Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How you guys doing today? I just put my eye drops in, and all of a sudden that eye went a little fuzzy for a second there. I'm like, uh-oh, that was bad timing. So once again, I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you like my little cooking intro. I'm going to get my photos open so I can kind of remember a timeline as to what I've done. So yesterday I edited all day with Carl, and that was Thursday. So Wednesday night, he sends me all of his clips and stuff that he wants me to capture into this computer. And so it takes me about 4 to 6 hours to make sure everything gets in and gets transcoded and turns into proxy footage files, because his projects are very big. And so I have to make them proxy, which are like 50% quality files. And then once it's all edited at 50%, then you bump it back up to 100% and then export it from there. And I export as like about a 4 gig file. Then I have to upload that to the television network. And then I have to also compress it down really small and then send it to get closed captioning by a woman. I believe she lives up north somewhere. I can't remember, like North Bay or something, from what I remember. And then I have to make a YouTube segment, and then give that to Carl, and he puts it up on his YouTube. And then I also make the whole television show without these gaps and without the bars and tones at the beginning, without the credits, without the opening title. I make it condensed back down to like a YouTube style video, I guess. So I got to do a lot of work, and that took me till probably around 4:30, and then I cooked. First time I think I've ever cooked bacon and liver, and I had a lot of fun cooking it. And I did the 1 minute each side after I cooked 6 pieces of bacon, and then threw in this nice thin piece of liver, like 1 minute on one side, 1 minute on the other side, cooked in the grease, and then ate it. And it was one of the best liver and bacon I ever had. I told Paul about it, and he's like, "Oh, did you dip it in flour?" And I'm like, "I can't have flour." So he of course he's like, "It's got to be dipped in flour, and it's got to do this. You got to have gravy and all that stuff." And I totally get it. But what I ate last night was amazing without all that extra stuff, and it was better for you, right? You didn't have to put flour in it. Anyway, and then all this morning, I guess a little bit of Tuesday, a little bit of Wednesday, a little bit of Thursday, whenever I could find the time to edit the Costco whole chicken video. And I just finished it. It's uploading right now. I keep looking up there because there used to be a clock there. It's 5 after 1 in the afternoon. I guess this is day 26 on the carnivore diet, so January 26. And I weighed myself this morning. I was 200.5 this morning. So because of the chicken, because of that breakfast, and then I ate dinner that night, and then yesterday I had like a bowl of leftover chicken, and then I ate the rest and the final plate of prime rib, and then I had the liver and onions for dinner. So I ate a lot yesterday, and then when I came home, I even had like a little bowl of bacon chips, which you guys saw Carol and I cook up. And so that's hopefully going to catch you guys up on that. And then now I need to eat right now because I thought it'd be kind of fun. I broke 2 of the yolks. The eggs we get from this farm, sometimes they're hard to break. And then sometimes you like just tap it and it collapses. Very inconsistent for breakage. And this is the first time I've broken 2 yolks in one. There was a time where I was almost breaking every yolk. And I know if you hit on a flat surface, then it usually doesn't break the yolk. When you hit it on the side of a bowl, sometimes the yolk goes into that, and that's what breaks the yolk. Oh, I know, you're not supposed to eat bacon with your knife and fork, I know. And Carol cooked up the bacon chips for me last night. And she also cooked like 3 trays of bacon in the oven. Like I think I've said a bunch of times, We do that. Put all the bacon into like a Tupperware container, and then when you just want a few slices of bacon, you take it out, throw it in the pan if you want, or nuke it. It's kind of fun to, like when I did actually the 6 strips of bacon in a frying pan, and then that fat and grease from the bacon helped cook my liver. That was a broken yolk, but it still had runny in it, which is good. They say, or one of the people I watch on YouTube, it's best not to overcook your yolks because it changes the molecular structure or the nutrition of it. I don't know. So if you love scrambled eggs, take out your yolks. Let's say you're doing a 3-egg scrambled eggs. Separate the whites and the yolks. Throw all your whites in the pan with some grass-fed butter. Get it to where it's almost cooked, and then you add your yolks in last, and then only cook them for just a short period of time. And that way you're not overcooking your eggs, your yolks. Look at that, a little bit of yolk on there. So I had a great week. I did the Costco video from Tuesday into Wednesday. And then when I got home Wednesday, I weighed myself. And I don't usually weigh myself in the middle of the day. And I was like 201.9. Again, because I ate a 2-pound chicken the night before. Got up in the morning. Had the chorizo, sausage, and eggs. Came home and then weighed myself. So, of course, I'm going to be up. But I'm down again. Yeah, Paul and I went for a big hike last night, which was fantastic. Like 6 kilometers. It's very mild now. It's like 3 degrees. It rained like crazy last night. Woke me up a couple of times. It was so loud. I'm so glad it's not snow, because that would have been like 30 centimeters or 6+ inches of snow. It would have been nuts. Last joke. Also, Carl and I discussed another series that we're putting together, which is the Crappy series. And we did a gentleman's handshake on how many episodes and how much money and all that stuff. So that's all nice and taken care of. I know how my February, March is going to play out now, financially and just time-wise. The only problem with working and doing stuff for Carl, this camera keeps shutting off when I say certain words. Maybe I just need to shut that feature off, but I enjoy the feature when I need it. No, I have to remember to turn it on and off all the time. Anyway, as I was saying, the only problem with working with Carl, especially now doing 2 completely different series, the bass stuff and walleye is like 10 show series, and the crappie is going to be 13 shows, but it just takes up my time that I can't go and do stuff for you guys and for me and my channel and Carol, because we can't just, because of weather and all that stuff. Carl needs to come here at specific times, and so I try to make videos for Kibbity Productions TV in and amongst all the things that I'm doing for Carl. I try to be as accommodating as possible, and he's pretty good. We both have a really good compromise working relationship, because he'll be like, what's your plans for next month? And I'll be like, well, I always need to go and do shoots places. If I'm doing something, he's like, okay, let's move to this day. And he's doing something, well, let's move my stuff to another day, because I'm pretty flexible most of the time. The only time I'm not flexible is when I've booked airfare to go somewhere, which I just did. Yes, I'm going somewhere south, and you guys are going to love this little video series. It's going to be at least 6 episodes long. I don't remember ever going to this city that I'm going to be going to. Chances are we've driven through it because we've gone to other places in that area, and I kind of know that we drove through probably that city. But again, some of these major highways kind of skirt around these cities as opposed to going right through them, and chances are we didn't stop in this city. So this is going to be a first for me. Carol and I are also planning to do probably a trip with Moose down to the southern states as well. If you have any recommendations, we're thinking Myrtle Beach maybe. So we're thinking along that coast somewhere, maybe even inland. I don't know. So if you have any ideas, let us know in the comments below, and we'll take all your suggestions to heart, and we'll think about them. And if we choose your idea, that would be great. We'll give you a shout out. And if you want us to go to a specific place, please let us know which restaurants and what foods you think we should go to. So if you said, hey Ken, we want you to go to Philadelphia, and you'd rhyme off the 3 best cheesesteak places, you know what I mean? And which I've done already, and that was an amazing time. I love that. And I want to take Carol this summer to Philadelphia. I don't want to take Carol to Philadelphia in the wintertime. I don't think it's going to be as nice. So I don't want to be cold and freezing and all that stuff. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this vlog. I hope the opening of the vlog was a little more entertaining than usual. And let me know if you want to continue doing things like that. All right, talk to you guys later. Have a good day. And if you're trying to lose weight, I wish you all the best. Bye.